My name is Mayson Smith, and I'm here today to talk to you about my time with Coach Corey. I've been working with Coach Corey for about a month and a half now, working on trying to get me past a plateau I've been having with my powerlifting. I started off lifting with my stepfather on my off seasons from field hockey and soccer. My lifting style since then has changed dramatically because I used to focus on low weight, higher rep, cardio, stuff to kind of just be toned, slim and toned. After my time in the Army, I realized I'm stronger than I ever gave myself credit for. I came out and I started focusing on just lifting heavy at the gym, and I found my true passion with working out in powerlifting. I currently compete in the 76 kilogram weight class for women, and personally for me, there's no greater feeling than crushing a new PR on any of those lifts. So squat, bench, deadlift, any of it, I can't describe it. It's just such a great feeling to be stronger than you were before. So outside of the gym, I am a pharmacy student. I'm currently working towards my Doctor of Pharmacy degree, and that is kind of why I leaned towards the online coaching with Coach Corey here, because of my school schedule and trying to do rotations and my exams. I needed something that was going to be a little bit more flexible than having to go into a specific gym daily. Before I had started working with Coach Corey, I just switched gyms from working out in a commercial gym to going to a gym that's more personalized for strongman and powerlifting. The only thing that's different is that the equipment's just a little bit more specialized into what I'm training for. But for whatever reason, when I did that switch, my lifts took a hit. I was having a hard time doing my old working sets that I was hitting at my commercial gym, no problem. Working with Coach Corey, my biggest goal was to get back to my prior weights, both working weight and my personal records. And then on top of it, like, not my main goal, but a little goal was just, of course, adding some more pounds onto my total. Challenges for me, personally, it is getting over that mental space of being in a new place, surrounded by new people. Like, it's intimidating starting out at a new gym. So I just need some time to get warmed up to everything and stuff like that. Another thing was school. I'm a full-time pharmacy student. So between all my classes, schoolwork, exams, rotations, it's hard to fit in time for the gym, but I still make it happen. And Coach Corey was really great about being flexible with when I could do workouts and understanding that, okay, he might have stuff set up for certain days. I might not do it on that day, but I will do it. So working with Coach Corey was really great with a busy schedule, and I was really surprised and happy about that. I'm much happier because now I'm back to where I was prior to switching gyms. I'm now hitting my old PRs and going for new ones, so that overall makes me so happy because there's nothing worse than mentally knowing you're stuck below where you were. I think for me, the most enjoyable thing that came out of this remote programming was having somebody to give me constructive criticism. I can't get past how important that is as a lifter, because there's little things in your technique that you don't notice unless you're going back and watching it, or somebody that's had years of experience in it are going to pick up. I really enjoyed the fact that I can do my workouts anywhere, because during like the snowstorms and stuff, I don't leave my house. I have a little home gym, so it's nice to know that like I can work out at home and still get my like feedback from Coach Corey, or I can do my workout at my normal gym, and no matter what, I'm still getting it done, and he's going to see it and be able to help me through that. So I do think the online coaching did contribute to my success in the long run. I did see some personal growth and growth in some of my PRs after the personal coaching. Like I said beforehand, I had kind of hit like a low plateau where I wasn't quite hitting what I was prior to switching gyms. And working with Coach Corey at the very end, I was back to where I was and even better in some of my lifts. So I do think it really did contribute to my success, and I want to say it was because Coach Corey really did focus in on where I was struggling, and kind of just helped me figure out ways to get past that. I think being able to have him sit there and make stuff specifically for me was something that really did, in the long run, contribute to the success that I've been seeing lately. It was nice to have somebody, an actual coach, watching and giving feedback. So personally for me, I typically stick with those online programs where you'll have a coach there, but it's not like they're one-on-one with you. So working with Coach Corey remotely was nice because he was replying to my videos. He was giving constructive feedback. It was a nice difference in that aspect. On top of that, Coach Corey implemented some workouts and some new exercises for me that I typically don't do. So it was really nice to try something different and get it out of my rut. For me personally, with powerlifting, you focus on squat, bench, and deadlift. So it's really easy to just get sucked into those main lifts and kind of neglect accessories. Not for everybody, but I know me and a couple other people definitely struggle with wanting to do accessories after hitting your big lifts. But Coach Corey was really great about changing and giving me some new stuff based on feedback or just seeing what worked best prior. So it was really interesting to be able to see some new workouts and actually get to try them out and see how it actually helped me progress in the long run. Do I recommend remote coaching? I say yes, for both new beginners at the gym and seasoned lifters. It's nice to have a coach because, especially Coach Corey and working with his program, because he really tries to focus on what you are considering your current problem. Like for me, it was being stuck with my lifts and not re-injuring myself. So he was very critical about form for me and trying to help me with my stuck points. And I think for some people that can be really beneficial, even if you're seasoned. And for beginners, I think having somebody watch your form in the beginning is by far the most important thing. And I will always recommend having a coach in the very beginning of lifting so that you start off on a good foot. We are here to build a healthy habit that is going to be lifelong, and we don't want anybody injuring themselves in the first couple months of them starting to lift. So again, I do 1000% recommend this remote coaching for both beginners and seasoned lifters, especially if you have a busy schedule, you have kids, you have school, you're not home as often. It's great because no matter what, you can do it, and you can do it from anywhere. So I definitely recommend it.